Yeah, in that scenario, it's it's hard to know. I mean, I imagine that because they were still there, they were looking for a conflict of some kind. I mean, you don't stay in a battle zone unless you're looking for a conflict, right? So, yeah, yeah, because that's what it becomes. So, yeah, in that situation, it's hard. The hardest thing to do in that kind of situation is to find something positive to hold on to. Um, and the most positive thing we can hold on to in situations of conflict is gratitude, which is to understand what gratitude is, you ask yourself the question, what is happening in this situation that I am happy for? Or what do I have right now which is really great? You've got to force your mind to focus on positive elements. And what happens as a result is that changes your whole psychology. It's really difficult to do that. But so an example of in an ideal situation, I don't think that the perfect world doesn't exist. So you can't have an ideal situation. But the ideal situation would be to go up to the person who made the problem and say, "Hi, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm really sorry. I had to call the police because I didn't um, I couldn't get my car out. I didn't mean to make a problem for you, but I didn't know who you were or where the car was or whose car it was. So I came over here to say thanks for coming to your car. And I really appreciate it. And I'm sorry if I made any problems." Which then if other people want to make a problem beyond that, okay, it's going away from the fire. Um, Not if you do it from a position of gratitude. No, going away from the fire would be not engaging in people who are on the battlefield, right? Going away from the fire would be I feel like I want to say something, but maybe I shouldn't. Maybe it's not good sometimes to say things. James Bond scenario. We've all seen James Bond films. What does he spend most of the time doing, apart from kissing girls? He spends most of the time running away. If you've seen any James Bond film, half of the film is him running away. He gets in, he gets what he needs, and he's like running away, or he's on a bike, or he's in a car, he's being chased by people, and he knows that there's more of them than there is of him. So he spends most of his time like like getting out of the situation because um, anybody who's dealt with any serious conflict in their life, and this is what my fighting instructor taught me, was that um, the the safest place in any situation of conflict, the safest place to be is not here. So the aim of any situation of conflict is if it's physical. If you think that something's going to be physical, the aim of any situation where there is going to be serious physical conflict is to get out of there, because you don't know if someone's going to pull out a knife, pull out a gun, pull out something else, or whatever. Now maybe that goes a little bit um, against what I said of like walking towards the fire, but I think if you engage in communication with people, I think that that's walking towards the fire, and that's okay.